Alright, yo, what's up? Welcome from Ubud, Bali, Indonesia, and we are just at the front of the art market. Brand new art market is open, looks busy. This is where all the tourists hang out nowadays in Bali. There is the King Palace, art market at the front, main junction. A lot of police today, I don't know why and what's happened. Probably they're taking care of the traffic situation and catching people without the helmets and stuff, which is also possible, because there's some couples already over there. And this is this is the situation in Ubud. We're gonna stroll around and we're gonna show you what's going on here. Basically, it's 5:30 p.m. local time. It's gonna be sunset in half hour. Sky is okay, it's no more rain. People going everywhere. A lot of tourists in Ubud, to be honest. I have to say, a lot, police helping. So it's very, very nice in general. Today, for some reason, looks everything much more organized. However, unfortunately, there is still a little bit of the traffic congestion. This, no matter what, nothing will never change here. I don't know. What do you think, Sayam?
So because of the volume of the transport here is a very big, it's just like this lady just, go to the car. I don't know where, I think that they need to provide where is the drop off and pick up spot.
Yeah.
But I think that is making chaos nowadays.
That is generally pretty a lot of visitors from all around the world, not only Indonesian people but also international. Totally different than in Kuta Legian or somewhere else. Ubud and Canggu still number one, wherever it is. Okay, let's go a little bit to the art market, show you around. Somebody asked me last time, is the art market in Ubud open? It is open, fully functioning already.
So basically this is how the traffic situation. And yeah,
this lady gets scared about the police checkpoints. Actually, I saw it, how she panicked.
Yeah. So basically the police officer pulled over the one guy there because no helmet. So yeah, it's pretty serious, guys. Whenever you are coming to Bali, please do wear your helmet.
But of course, this is a little bit like, some people said unfair because there is police officer and there is Balinese with the Balinese udang driving, and of course, well, he not even look at him, so yeah, Bali life.
Bali people has a
power. Untouchable.
If you are tourist, you have to wear a helmet.
Some sort of thing like that. Some sort of
look,
thing
even
like
that
that.
he moved the bike.
Yeah,
See?
confiscated maybe for some reason, huh?
Because the tourists wear no helmet, so he pulled over the tourists.
Yeah, but this lad enjoying his afternoon cigarette, watching what's cracking here.
Someone will take the time. Don't go looking, babe. Here I am. Now, if you want a real good friend, or if you need some sweet loving, or if you're looking for someone who won't pretend, don't go looking, babe. Here I am. Why just crawl when you could be flying? Life's just a flash, forever dying. The shortest space between hell and goodbye. There ain't no use to sit around crying for all I know. So if you look at life like from a side, when chances they all keep sliding away, there's just one thing to remember, though it's hard, no matter where you go, babe, there you are. Why just crawl when you could be flying? Life is just a flash, forever dying. The shortest space between hell and goodbye. There ain't no use to sit around crying when we are
the one of the streets going out of the market. Let's get inside. This is the stuff what you can find here. Pretty regular stuff. Still pennies. Still.
Bali style.
Bali style. Nothing really is changed. Nothing really is new regarding the stuff. Only thing is it's pretty busy with the tourists, visitors, and everything is inside the building right now, which is somehow cool to see. When it's rain, they don't need to bother. When it's so hot, they don't need to bother anything. And last time, I'm just gonna show you on the street what's going on. Oh, there is the billboard, but they advertise the meat and the fish and the onion and the peppers. But this is it. This is some sort of drop-off area actually here. Yeah, this is it. Also a lot of Asian tourists from other Asian countries. Oh, the tourists with the flags came back. Don't know where they're coming from, but they are come back here. Where do you think they're coming from?
Oh, they're coming from Vietnam. You see from the writing?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, from the flag. I think that they're coming from Vietnam.
Oh yeah, maybe. Could be. Anyways, the mass tourists also coming back. Photographers. This is it. Somebody called Susan. Here we go. That's the happy group of the people. Anyways, there is also open area of the market over there where we are going to show you a little bit. Overall, my theory is confirmed again. It's no matter of school holidays, no school holidays, flights are expensive or cheap. This is all doesn't really matter because all the people are either in Ubud or either in Canggu. Probably tomorrow I'm gonna sacrifice and go to Canggu just to prove my theory what's going on here.
Yeah, what I see is that basically the two top destination in Bali is about Ubud for those who still looking for the tradition, shopping or something like that. But the second spot is Canggu.
That's for sure. So if you're more into traditional look of the market, which is the outside, not really inside the building, because there are also some people who prefer traditional look or aka old look like it was years, centuries, maybe not centuries but decades previously. This is still exists here and actually nothing really has changed. Nice painting by the way. So as you can see also on the market, this is nice place to show you the view because little bit from the here quite a lot of people in general from any nations, any backgrounds. It's not bad. However, I think it was busy already after pandemic, but it's not bad at all.
So we already there, basically the Ubud traditional market, and we passed the shortcut, and we decided to have a coffee, basically, and look at this traffic congestion situation.
Traffic must be. Ubud without the traffic probably will be too boring. If you watch my videos during pandemic when the kids playing football on the streets because nobody and nothing was here, it was kind of boring, I have to say. Now it's definitely way more interesting because well, everything is open, people strolling time to time. But even if not, there is the traffic. You can see the cars, pity as the cars in Indonesia, pretty all the same and not that interesting. But if you are a car enthusiast, you can see some Asian models, typical, made only in Asia, like this car for example. This is only in Indonesia by the way. So yeah, and this is the tropical restaurant. There is another market, you could go there, and there's the center. Let's see, from the opposite direction also, this is facing Jalan Monkey Forest itself. It's kind of busy, I'm gonna tell you. This is it. This is what's cracking here today. Just simply Ubud is busy. You don't see this in this year Legian like this one. Just impossible. Just not possible. Even the restaurant is fully packed and it's just 5:30. It's not even 7, 8 or something like that. Here you go. People everywhere, tourists everywhere, traffic everywhere. That's the Pasar Ubud, which is market. I'm just surprised as this call is here today, but yeah, this is it. This is the center of Ubud. So this is the street leading from Jalan Monkey Forest. That's the corner. Actually, they make a nice job with this Pasar Ubud, I'm gonna tell you, it's everything like this. And like I said at the beginning of the video, all the tourists hanging out actually here right now. This is like a central location in Ubud, and definitely you can find tourism. There are a lot of tourists in general. I'm not making stories, you can see that. And there is no dance time yet. Dance starts at 7. And of course, here we go, here we go, here we go. This is what is going on.
All right, so we decided to turn a left to showing you how is the monkey forest and then the street, and then turn left. And what I can say that it is a very packed of tourists. So yeah, you see, wow.
It's quite busy, I'm gonna tell you. Maybe not particularly with the Australian people itself. That's why Legian is quiet and here is busy. But definitely, it's
But
totally
yes,
different.
definitely that many the young tourists here, you know. What I can say then,
Yeah.
Canggu and Ubud, yes.
Canggu and Ubud.
Yeah.
I think I really have to go to Canggu to have a look. But Ubud, yeah, this is it. This is it today. And also, of course, those motorbikes parked on the footpath, that probably will never ever change in those islands. I don't know. Like, this is like, I mean, yeah, but this is like, you know, lucky you don't walking here with small baby and the trolley to push them, because that will be tough, especially right here, right now, when you have to pass all of those people and the motorbikes. Yeah, this is it, this is it. That's the Ubud infrastructure, actually. And then after day of hard filming for you, coffee and Shine almond roll. Check this out. How beautiful is this, sayang?
Even inside the coffee shop is packed.
It's packed, actually. All the people over there. Small place, but you can see how they're making the rolls. I don't know what's the name of the place, actually. Probably something regarding the cinnamon rolls. See ya.
All right, so we are heading to Sanur. So basically, this is how is the traffic. So jam. I don't know what time that we will arrive in Sanur. Probably 3 or 4 hours. Oh my goodness.